Hello, I'm Allan from the Two Hosers Photo Show, and today we're going to have a quick look at the different camera bags I use. So my first ever camera bag I got was a low pro bag. In fact, all my bags happen to be low pro bags. They're great bags. There's a lot of different companies out there, Think Tank, etc., that make equally good bags. I just happen to have low pro. So the first one I got was the TLZ1 top load zoom, which is called that because it handles the zoom lens and loads from the top. Got this back when I was still shooting film with my old Canon FTB, but it made the transition nicely into digital. So I still carry my digital camera around with me in there. You can handle a nice pocket for memory cards, some pouch in the front where you can put all kinds of different things in, your car keys, or a plastic bag, very important to carry around with you at all times. This one's great because it goes right over your shoulder. It's great for day trips. It's really small. The only downside is if you're going to be traveling long distances, it doesn't fit in another bag very well. It's pretty bulky, and it doesn't work as a standalone carry-on on its own. You don't get a lot of other stuff in there if you need to be going for a long trip. So that's the one downside. Also, as you start to accumulate more and more equipment, you need some more space, which is kind of what happened to me. So I moved on to the Low Pro Slingshot 200, which is about the right size. It's nice and compact, but still handles a lot of gear. So I'll get one body and maybe 2 or 3 extra lenses in there, a couple flashes, my remote triggers. Again, it's got room for memory cards, batteries can go in there, a lot of space. And sort of, it goes over your shoulder like that, somewhat like a backpack, like a one shoulder strap, with the added benefit of it swivels around and you can access it like a top load zoom. So your camera is ready to go just like that. So I love this bag, still use it, but I got more and more equipment, so I needed something bigger. That's when I got the big bag. The Low Pro makes this one. I don't know the model name, but it handles all my equipment. I get, depending on where I'm going, 2 bodies, 4 or 5 lenses, 3 different flashes, batteries, my remote triggers fit in there, everything you need. Now that one's great for going from A to B. Like if I'm traveling from Vancouver to Germany or vice versa, I can get all my equipment in there. It's not really handy for running around shooting. Like if you're going to shoot a wedding or something, you want to have access to your gear quickly, but you don't want to have to carry too much around. So in that regard, I still keep the Slingshot for smaller jobs. When you're walking around just shooting for fun, you might want to have something a little less conspicuous. And that's where I bring in my favorite camera bag, is my CBC Radio mobile recording kit canvas bag. Very cheap. You can get them for, I don't know, probably 25 bucks, probably even less some places. And all it is just a simple canvas bag that I keep my camera in, throw a sweatshirt in there, and no one has to know that you're carrying a camera bag. Fling it over your shoulder and you're sorted for the day. So that's what I highly recommend. It's got no padding, which you can add padding if you like, but if you're just careful with your camera, that's all you really need. So lastly, you need to carry around my stands and umbrellas. So I have this old ripstop Manfrotto bag from a tripod I no longer use, and I can handle 3 stands and a couple of umbrellas. So those go over one shoulder, the big bag goes over the other, and that's my entire studio. So that's it. Those are the bags I use. Remember to check out the show at twohosers.com. Get out there and make better photos.